glasses. Update video. Monday. It's Wednesday. Okay. Monday was my birthday. Yeah, happy birthday me. I made it to 21. And I set a lot of intention for myself this year. I never do that for my birthday. But this one was different. I didn't really do anything to celebrate necessarily. But that depends on what you consider celebrating, I guess. But yeah, I spent time with myself the whole day. Let me move this. I spent time with myself the whole day. And I decided that this year is going to mark the year where I learned to truly embody security in myself. And that can be like just confidence in myself, authenticity, and using my voice. I want to really practice using my voice. I actually started writing a song. I think that was like the day before my birthday or something. I started writing that song. But yeah, I've never really felt confident enough to do that, to sing and come up with something on the guitar, like try to match my voice. And it's new for me to open up my voice like that. And God, it feels really good. And I've been seeing already a ripple effect, and it's like I have a new set of eyes coming in, and I'm starting to see, like, I'm seeing the potential of, like, who I want to be. I'm seeing her come in a little bit more and help me to get to the point that I'm growing towards. And I feel like I'm wearing her eyes now. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in my body, and like just like looking at myself, I'm like, whoa, I feel like I look really good. I like my braids. Like, oh, my face is really beautiful, and like it feels like a really big step. And I've had moments like this, I've had moments where it's like I can see it. I have glimpses of like maybe how some people who look up to me and love me see me, outside of my own internal like beliefs. And I'm really discerning where thoughts have come from other people planted in me when I was young versus where the thoughts of who I am lie, and like what those thoughts are, because there's such a split, and now it doesn't feel so much like a split. It feels like I can really pick up on it, and God, feels really good because I grew up somewhere where there was a lot of judgment, a lot of criticism, and silent judgment at that. It's like masks, and you have to be perfect and like fit in the societal standards. Like that is the kind of society that I grew up in. I grew up around Mormons, and like there's just a certain culture to that. But when I was 3, till the time I was 8, I grew up in the city where it was very different. Like, there wasn't really, I didn't really know what Mormons were. I didn't know, like, I mean, maybe it was my age, but it was just different to live out there in the city and then to move to a smaller town where it's like more ran by the church. Yeah, there's a lot of that in me. And so when I come back here, especially to visit my family and like do things, whatever it is I'm doing, when I come back here, it is hard. It is really hard because I left and found a whole new person in me, and I felt a lot more free to come out of my shell and like explore and say hi to strangers and like dress how I wanted and talk how I wanted and just like be, and to come back here and remember like all these things that were planted in me when I was a kid, like it's a lot. To even go out in public just dressed a certain way. And so it's why I'm like really honing in on the confidence for myself. And I've been seeing, even like looking through old photos, like I have a new lens. I used to like think of myself in certain ways, like, and I'm not saying this is what's coming from like the Mormon thing, this is like myself, I think, but like not being able to see myself in the body that I'm in and having like just another perception where it's coming from like a criticism point of view and not being enough, really not being enough, and seeking validation. And like honestly, like there have been times in my life where I look at myself and like think like I'm fat or I'm obese, and like I know that I'm small, I know that I'm 5'2", I'm really not fat. Like I see myself and I'm like, girl, you're tripping. But it is a real experience for me. It's hard when I don't see the truth and I always like hear this voice somewhere that's like picking at every little detail, like, oh, my hair's wispy, or like I can't even I don't know, like, oh, double chin, oh, you look fat, like girl, you're tripping, Addie. Like, this is ridiculous. And like my stomach is a huge thing. This is probably like number one for me, is this. And I realize this is healthy. I know that in here, but through here, I don't, and that's something I'm still working on. And I'm not anorexic. I'm aware that sometimes there are those thoughts that come in my head, but I don't act on them. Like, I feed myself, And sometimes I think that I feed myself too much, or that it just goes deep, I think that there are people who can relate to this, and so that's why I'm just being an open book right now. Just being real. Like, we're not alone in these things. Like, these are very common things for people to go through on a daily basis. And I just feel like it's not something that we shouldn't talk about. Like, we kind of brush it off a lot of the time and just like fake it, but now I'm starting to feel like I don't want to fake it. Like, I want to move through it. I want to find the parts of me that I can be confident in now, and then the parts of me that I'm trying to grow my confidence, I want to practice confidence. I want to practice like pushing myself over the comfort zone, like using my voice right now. Like, this is out of my comfort zone to just sit and talk to my camera freely without thinking about how I'll probably post this onto my YouTube account. I'm like, people are gonna see it. Whoever wants to click on it can see it. Like, that feels very vulnerable. But I want to push through it. I want to push through it because I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to make myself stuck in the same habits and patterns and thinking, like, beliefs and, like, you know, I'm not interested in that. So action has to be taken. Anyways, I'm going on a whole rant. I didn't plan on talking about any of this. But basically, here's to 21. Yeah. Yeah. Someday I hope to be able to release a song. I have a really good song cooking. And there is a criticism voice in my head. A critic's voice in my head around it too, but like I said, we're gonna push through. It doesn't matter the outcome. It's for me. It's for me to feel good in me. That's what it's for. It's not for you. It's not for, like, how I would think you're perceiving me right now, hearing me. You're like, no, whether that's good, whether that's bad, whether you love me or you hate me, or I don't know. And that's not for me to know. And I'm getting that in my head. Like, that's why I'm saying it, is to get it in my head that it's really not about everybody else. No matter how much, like, I can care on a level of being empathetic and wanting to help people and, like, all of that, it doesn't even matter. It's not necessarily for that. It's not for everybody. All right? Not everybody is gonna love me. Not everybody is gonna relate to me. Not everybody is gonna sit here and listen. Like, this is for me. And that's what I gotta get through. That's where my motivation has to lie. Like, I cannot go to the gym for myself. Like, I say for myself, I haven't been able to go to the gym in a long time because I will not let myself go out of a place of insecurity and fear and feeling like I have to be something else. No, I won't go for that. And so I have to sit here in this and move through it and feel it and find where can I make a different choice, you know, to switch my intentions and to really feel it, you know. And so, yeah, like, I feel like there's this kind of program in society. Oh my god, like, it's insane how much content there's out there that's, like, trying to help you and tell you what you need to do, and, like, it gets so overwhelming. And then, like, constant inspiration, it's a lot. And I've noticed that keeps me stuck, is seeing these things that are, like, trying to inspire me all the time. And it's just an addiction to inspiration when you're sitting there scrolling and, like, looking at all these people doing these cool things, and you're just sitting in your bed and, like, wishing you were there, or just, like, you know, I don't know, maybe you're not wishing you're there, maybe sometimes you are, but it's just like, it's a lot, and I don't want to see all these other people doing these things. Like, sure, sometimes it's really great to, like, be inspired, you know, but it's so easy to be, like, absolutely overwhelmed by it, and then you just stay stuck because there's so much that, at least that's how I feel, like, that's how I feel for myself. Like, there's so much that I want to do in this life. And it's hard to know where to focus and where I'm at now and what I can do now to get further on all of the things that I want to do, you know? Make more room for that. Be present with what's in front of me. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm letting it out. Because I'm kind of sick of hiding. Like, I don't want to hide from the world. I don't want to hide from myself. I don't want to hide from the people that I love. And, like, it's up to me to come out of hiding, you know? It's like, yeah, I might learn more about myself by doing that and find that actually I'm really cool and people think I'm really cool and it's not even like that matters. I just feel good. I might find that I really feel good and I can feel good no matter where I am or who is around. I get to choose. And that feels really freeing. That feels like the next step of freedom for me. Because I have so much to share with the world and like I need to get out of my own way. There's a lot that I want to do. So, let's do it. Let's have the confidence in ourselves to do it. I hear the voices right now. They're not literal voices, but you know. This lens. But it's okay. It's a process. It's like okay. I think that's all. Yeah. Thanks.